Hello. Hey, YouTubers. Okay, guys, we are going to zoom in and see how far we are with the market. As we can see that it is going down, and okay, the internet is giving me a bit of a problem. Okay, this is what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to zoom in more. Let me just stretch it a little bit. Remember I told you that this is a cell, and there's a confirmation there. Um, okay, I'm going to zoom in a little bit more. I'm going to zoom in a little bit more so that we can actually see where we are with the chart. A nice strong zooming will give. You see this candlestick right here, it's building. That's very good. That is very, very good. Let's see what else we can do. Indicators. Let's look at the another thing that is very important, guys. The space that you have here. It is okay for this space, because this works as a retracement, meaning that it comes from here to there, and then it's gonna go down, and that means that that is why I have two arrows facing down. So this one, if it decides to go up, then this is where it has to stop. That's where it has to stop, and that would be our second cell. Okay, let's look at the other trades. Let's come here and do a quick analysis of what we basically do now. As we see here, this is from the previous days. This was a buy here, and the buy went up until how many pips? Let's see how many pips is there. That was about 503 pips, and that was accumulated to 38 bars. For me to be accurate, that is like over 500 pips, and that is a lot of money, guys. That is a lot of money. Now, this is where the Fibonacci comes into place. This is Forex, guys. This is Forex. We can see that there's a very high probability of um, let me just draw these trend lines, and then let's hear what they have to say. there. It says a lot. It says a lot. Let me just now zoom in and and okay, there you go. There's a confirmation of a buy, and it is a very good buy. Look at that. Look at that. Let me just draw another trend line there. Let me just draw another trend line there. And all right, you can see that it is going up right now. Uh, this might be a problem, but this is how we solve problems such as this. Actually, what it just did right now, it just retraced. Let's confirm that through a 15 minutes chart. And there is our candle. There is our candlestick. I hope you're enjoying this video, guys. All I'm doing is the best for you guys so that uh, in the near future you will be able to trade. And if you like my page, please do subscribe. Um, the pairs look beautiful. The pairs look beautiful. I mean, we are on a 15 minutes chart, and it just retraced, and a confirmation of a doji candlestick, the hanging man, so they call it. And we also, as you can see, the red trend line, the red support and resistance line is there to tell us that we are going up. And right there, you see right there, that's where you actually buy. That's your lowest buying point that you can ever have. You're not gonna have better than that one. And I must tell you that you guys must jump into this trade. So it's a very beautiful pair, guys. It's a very beautiful pair. What I'm going to do right now, I'm going to zoom in a little bit more so that my viewers can see how how long is this trade, and maybe we can just calculate the pips. Now, when you calculate the pips, you come to the crosshair, and then you simply going to drag from the highest point to the lowest point, and then it gives me 498 points, and that is fair enough for one to make good profit. So very good, very good. um, as you can see here, we have a little bit of a retracement here, and then it's going up and it's breaking the trend line going down. So it's very good. It's very good, guys. So please tell me in your comments if you like what I'm doing so that I can produce more of the YouTube videos every day on which pairs to trade on. Uh, while we're here, let's move on to the next. let's see how we do in this side. This side is actually another beautiful trade, which confirms a sell. As you can see, that's the highest point, and that is the lowest point. And we are simply waiting for a retracement. As you can see here, where I put the second arrow that tells us that it is a sell, that would be a confirmation of a retracement. And as you can see here, we do have a flag going up, which means that from here we really have to go up for us to actually go down. And when we go down, it means that it is a very, 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 very strong sell for my viewers. And if you had just joined us right now, please feel free to subscribe, feel free to ask questions, feel free to comment, because we are here to make money and not to play. And look at that, it is a very strong support and resistant line. I mean, I can speak the whole day about Forex. I want to say it's simple, but it is very interesting. It is very interesting, especially when you know what you're doing. Um, you see, this tells us a lot. It has to go up. It has to go up. Now, what I'll do just for a little bit of a nice, good visibility, I'm going to put the trend line here because that's where we are most likely playing. And as you can see here, I'm simply going to drag this a little bit down so that we can have accuracy on on our chart. Um, so be prepared to trade USD CAD on a daily chart. Moving on, here we are still in the middle of the trend, of which it is not advisable for you to trade trades that are in the middle of the chart. But as you can see here, this is on a 15-minute chart. The trend line is being respected here, and then there is our support and resistance line. There is another support and resistance line there, and as you can see right now, it went up, broke, retracing, and now guess what's happening? It is going down, which is exactly what we are waiting for at the euro. Not at the euro, I mean at the USD card, which is this one here. The retracement will most probably stop where the second arrow pointing down is, and then that would be a confirmation for a sell. We are still here. We are still here. This is tapping into a what we call a trend line that forms the triangle. As you can see, there's your triangle there, there's your triangle there. This simply tells us that we are still in a little bit of safe parameters, but it's not advisable for an individual to buy or sell because the chart is not clean enough for one to determine. And here, let's look at the GBP USD. With the GBP USD, if I go to the daily chart, what do we see here? We see that the market is very low and it's at its lowest, which means that the probabilities of the market going high are very high. And let's go to the 4-hour chart. Already you can see that the Fibonacci is already placed there on the 4-hour chart, from the top going to the bottom, because uh, that's where the trade started, and this is where it is right now. I'm going to move in more, let's say 30 minutes chart, and then 30 minutes chart, as you can see here, that the chart is going up. Let me just remove the Fibonacci because it's a bit disturbing right now. It's a bit disturbing. I actually want you guys to see uh, the beauty of this chart. What I'm going to do right now, I'm going to remove this let me leave it for now. Let me leave it for now because you see this. You see this. This tells us a lot. We have the first top triangle. You have the second bottom triangle. Now, and then you have this big triangle here. If it breaks going up, it simply means that we are still retracing. We still have to go down. And if it goes down, it means that we still have to go up. And we'll be playing inside the triangle for quite some period of time. And it's 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 not a bad trade because in the overall market, this is a buy. And advice that I would give my fellow traders is that you have to wait for the lowest. And yes, it is at the lowest you can trade, um, because confirmation does tell us that we are going up. Let me just put that icon shape that tells us that we are going up, so that if you do want to take this trade, then fair enough, you can you can you can buy and make money out of it. You can make money out of it. Um, I'm looking for an arrow, a shape, a shape. There is a shape. No, 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 the arrow. The arrow, this is the arrow I would like to go for. And then I'm just gonna put it here, there. That's where the markets will be going in in the next few days. Let's say maybe Monday or Tuesday. That's that's when the market is going to move. And so far, as we can see right now, we're moving back to the USD. Let's see how it's doing. Let's just move on. And there's not much happening so far. Nothing exciting so far. Oh, there's something exciting. Now, this is a complete solid buy. What did I say? What did I say? Huh? Huh? What did I say? Now, let's be aware that we are in the middle of a downtrend. We are in the middle of a downtrend. So let's just put this here. Let's just put this here because we are getting very interesting news on this chart as it is right now. And it is good to trade with triangles because they simply make your life easy when you trade. 30 minutes, it tells me that it's a buy. Why? First things first, we have a trend line going up like that. We have support and resistance line. That's the second one. It can pass, but it mustn't pass support and resistance line. And that is the beauty of Forex, that you get to predict. As you can see, it's coming back to respect the trend line. And let's see in 1 minute, how did it go? It is still coming back. 5 minutes. You see, there's our candlestick, and this is the perfect sign for you to buy. And look at that, it is going up. It is going up, guys. A perfect candlestick that confirms that it is a buy. And again, it's 1, 2, 3, and then let's see where we're going to get our moolah. Don't worry about it. We're done with it. Destroyed, completely done. Completely done. It's not gonna pass that. That I know for a fact. So Forex traders, amateurs, young people trading Forex, I'm going to give you a lot of information based on how to trade Forex in different types of trading. I know that there's a lot of lines going on, but they actually make sense. They actually make sense, and that is a buy for you. That is a buy for you. If you don't buy, then I guess it's bye for you. Other people are going to be making money. You see, now that it is inside the trend line, it's not going anywhere. And mind you that we have a support and resistant line there, just that we didn't draw it. But I'm going to do it for you so that you will be able to see what I'm talking about. And it is actually very high. No cheating yourself. No cheating yourself. It is coming back, guys. Don't stress about it. I'll just put it there just for you guys to actually see that. What we are doing here is real. We're trading live on Forex and we are making money because we can predict where the graph is going. And remember, this is just a short period of time in regards to this type of trade, meaning that there are better trades. I mean, um, for now, by the looks of chart, this can go back to to this trend line here, the major trend line, or it can simply break and go down. It can simply break and go down. Uh, it's very tricky, so it's not advisable to trade stocks while they are in the middle. Let's zoom in again and see. Let's zoom in again and see. Uh, it's still inside, so meaning that it's still gonna play inside the triangle. And remember, guys, this rule applies to each and every time frame that you might encounter. So we wait, we wait, we wait. Let's be patient. You must allow the market to move. Don't rush into things. And here we are still waiting because it is a very, very uh, long period of time. It requires patience, and as you can see right now, I think it is done. It's not done. It's still playing around the triangle, and the triangle is big, man. The triangle is big. Uh, the probabilities of it going high, they're there. They're there. Make no mistake. Um, but it is okay. Let it go, and then the time will come. Like I said here, guys, we are done retracing, and we are going up. We are going up. As you can see, there was a confirmation stick that the chart is gonna go up. This would work as a retracement. We might have a second retracement, but the overall trend is up. Why do we say it is up? Because we have a triple top of a trend line going up, and then the let's let's see that. You see, we are at our lowest in 1 hour. We are at our lowest. We are at our 4 hours giving me problems. Let me just zoom in a little bit. If you have any questions on the type of trading that I do, you are allowed to ask questions. As you can see here, that there was a point where I used the Fibonacci to to determine where will I be taking my profits, which is very, very important. And for you YouTubers, if you like this channel, I will create more channels for you guys to see when I trade and how do I trade. And I am telling you that you can become better and better each and every day. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask the questions on the chat. Um, it's it's Friday and the markets are very busy. They're moving, and it is it is very exciting, especially for people that trade. Um, they trade 1 hour charts. They trade a 30 minutes chart. But remember that the risk is high. The risk is very, very high. I mean, it's so simple for one person to determine where the market is going to go if you use the tools that I give you. I mean, there's a lot of things going on here. Let me just clean my chart. Let me just clean my chart. Let me just say delete all selected. I just want to show you something. I just want to show you something. Let's just start from scratch so that you can see what I'm talking about. First things first, let's put our trend line, because our trend line already has told us a lot about this trade, that this trade is a very, very good trade. And the pair is euro. Okay, sorry. Yes. All right. There, more or less there. Let me just open it like that. The pay, like I said, it's euro share, and it is going up very smoothly, and we can see one candlestick, a 15-minute candlestick has the right momentum. Uh, Now, another thing that you guys must be aware of is these head points. They can actually show you the direction of of the trend, that the trend is going up. We have this one here. It confirms that the trend is going up. We have this one here. Confirms that the trend is going up. You can put it there. It shows that the trend is going up, and that's how you determine where the market is going. And as you can see here, there's a lot of support and resistant line. Like here, there's actually one, and it's a very strong one. This one, it's a very strong one, which could give us a good idea of a retracement, meaning that it's gonna uh, it might come this way just to just to, and then from here, then we can go back up. The reason why I say there is because there's another support and resistance line here, meaning that if this comes here, we know that it must go up. That could be your second selling point. Very interesting, very nice. I hope you are enjoying this video. You are speaking to Mr. Optimus, the live trader. And thank you for your likes, and enjoy, as I'll be cutting off uh, my live stream for today. And I will check you guys later again. And okay. Um, Again, see you guys. Thank you very much for. Whoa! Look at that! Look at that! The momentum. It is on another level. It is on another level. Let's get back to the chart and see. The momentum is on another level. On another level, and that is very good. That is very, very good for the market, because once it breaks this one, it means that you are still making profit. How beautiful is that? How beautiful is that to become a forex trader? And now, remember, we let's do that. Let's do that and respect the major trend line, because this comes from a daily chart. And if we go to 4 hours, what does it tell us? This is more or less where we can take profits, somewhere here. Maybe there. That's where you'll be taking your profit. And then from there you sell. Optimus General Trading. Enjoy. Enjoy. Remember, guys, I'm from South Africa and it's still morning. It's still morning and the chart it's still moving. If you have any questions on how we trade, then feel free to ask questions and we will get back to you. We will get back to you. We'll answer you as soon as possible, whether you have questions about pips, whether you have questions about anything, then then it is okay. It is okay. Enjoy the trade. All right, guys. Optimus 101 Mind Fact to Forex.